So it's a crime for me that I decided not to denounce Nigerian citizenship. And I don't understand why people are like that. If you listen to what I said on that video, you will understand me very, very well. I know that there are people who understand what I said, and there are people who choose not to understand. Some were telling me that I will never, ever make it because of that decision. And some also said that I will regret that decision for not picking Austrian citizenship. And then I asked myself, what was my crime? No, what was my crime? The only crime you said I committed is because I said that I pick Nigerian passport. I said I will never, ever denounce Nigerian citizenship. Now, in my age, in what I have known, and in what I have achieved, even though that it's not about money, it's not that I'm rich, I'm not rich, but with my own age and what I've achieved, the little that I've achieved, I don't see the reason why I would denounce my country just to pick another country's citizenship. When I know I have PR, when I know that I have permanent resident of that country. So now, the only difference between me and Austrian citizen in Austria is I cannot vote. That is the only difference between me and Austrian citizen. Now, the second different thing is that an Austrian citizen can enter flight and travel around the world where they are allowed, because there are countries that they need also visa. They cannot come to Nigeria without visa. They cannot come to, there are so many countries that Austrian citizens cannot go without visa. Likewise, me as a Nigerian, there are so many countries that I cannot go without visa. But don't forget that I have permanent resident, and that permanent resident opened a lot of countries also for me, either with visa on arrival or with e-visa. Of course, I understand that if I want to go to US, if I want to go to UK, if I want to go to Canada, I need a visa. But those countries is something that if I want, I have an UK visa, I have UK visa already. I have Dublin visa, yeah. Even though Dublin, I don't need visa because of the kind of permanent resident that I have. You know, don't forget that I have an Austrian child who is an EU citizen. So that also give me a lot of opportunity. You know, when people are talking, people don't really understand. I saw someone that said, EU can make a decision today that can affect my PR. Before you say something, you have to ask question. What kind of law are they going to make that will affect permanent resident? Don't forget that I can go to every EU country without visa. I can live in any EU country without visa, because I have a son that is an Austrian citizen. That alone has opened door for me in EU countries. Now, you said there is a law that they will make that can affect my PR. How? Which law can affect my PR? No, which law? Maybe they'll wake up and say, oh, PR, you are no more, your PR is cancelled. Are we in a zombie country? Are we in a country that, a lawless country? Is that what you are trying to tell me? Or do you think that Austria is just a country that you just wake up and say, no, you know what, a permanent resident is no more valid? How? Do you know there are millions of people that value their citizenship, that they can never, ever denounce their citizenship because their country don't allow double nationality. And because of that, they say, oh, you know what, I can never trade my country's citizenship with another citizenship. And this comment said, this is the worst mistake of your life, and you will surely regret it. Thank God none of my children has and will never have a Nigerian passport or citizenship. I don't understand what you are saying. This is the worst mistake of your life, and you will surely regret it. What am I regretting for this? I mean, what do you think I will regret? Now, you that is writing this, believe me, you have never traveled the countries that I have traveled. You that is writing this might be staying in US. Maybe you will travel only one country or 2, 3 countries. You that is written this has, for the past 6 years, the kind of travel, the travel experience that I have, you don't have it. But you might be maybe American citizen, or maybe UK citizen, or wherever you are. Believe me, you have not traveled what I did. I have a permanent resident of Austria, but I have traveled, the kind of travel, the experience of travel that I had, you don't have it. The experience of travel that I have right now, that you yourself that is writing this, have not yet traveled half of the countries that I have traveled. Okay, you said, I will regret it. Regret how? Regret that I will never, regret that I will cease to be a permanent resident of Austria? Or regret that I will cease to, be a Nigerian citizen? Or regret that I will cease to be a successful content creator? Or regret that I will be a successful house owners under 4 years? Or regret that I will be a successful of a father of 4? Or regret that I will be, regret what? What are you saying that I will regret? I just want to know, what is that regret that you are talking about? In short, I don't understand how people are thinking. If you watch my video, I said 2017, I did apply for Austrian citizen. And I applied that time because that time things were rough for me. Brother, my son who is an Austrian citizen is 20 years old. Now, when I got my first visa, 2009. Now, we are in 2026. 2026, I got my first visa, 2009. I have renewed my 5 years. I have renewed 10 years. I had another 10 good years now. So, which will expire in 2034. I don't even need a job. I don't need anything. All I need is, the moment it expires, I will just go there, drop it, collect my own again, another new one. So what regret are you talking about? Or should I regret that my Austrian son will cease to be my son? Brother, you have to go and read what European Union law says about non-family member of EU. I am not married to an EU where you will say, okay, you will divorce. She will divorce you. She will divorce you tomorrow and then you are off. Brother, what I have is a son. I have a blood lineage. Someone who is Austrian citizen. Which, even though there is no way, do you think I will go back? Do you think I will? What will make me to lose it? Maybe you think that I did a contract marriage, or maybe I went and forged that I have a son, or maybe I forged anything to get what I have. So what am I regretting? Or maybe because okay, you want to go to US, you want to go to what is that thing that I will regret? Because I want to know. Brother, I'm here in Nigeria. If it's not working again, I have my permanent residence to move back to wherever I'm coming from. Your prayer will never work, bro. And as I don't even know where you are living. I have a permanent residence of Austria. Austria is a country where, brother, if I don't want to work, I'll be getting money. But I left all these things and decided to come back to Nigeria. Brother, see, the problem, I know I know your problem. Your problem is that, how will it be me? That is why you have to tell me, this is the worst mistake of your life and you will surely regret it. Do you know what it means? The worst mistake of my life? The worst mistake of my life is when I applied for that citizenship. Because I did it because of the situation I was then. I wanted to say that I am no more a Nigerian citizen. I want to denounce my country. Do you know what it means that me, Ugo England now, I'm living in Nigeria now, every year I will go to immigration and be telling them, please, I want to, renew my residence in my own father's land. Maybe tomorrow I have, like now, I have a lot of properties. We have a lot of properties. And some of them might come with a problem. Who knows? You go there as a Nigerian citizen, and they found out later that you are not even a Nigerian citizen, that you are a foreigner, because that your opponent found out that you have already denounced the citizenship of Nigeria. When you come to court, I, Peter Ugochukwu, a citizen of Nigeria, blah, 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 under oath. And finally, that person, the person that sued you, found out that you are not even a Nigerian citizen, and under oath you are saying you are a Nigerian citizen. Do you know what it means? Because of course you can tell me I should take Nigerian, I should drop Nigerian passport and take Austrian passport. Even though when I come to Nigeria, I'm in Nigeria. Don't forget, I am looking at future. I'm looking at future. My children are still young. All of them has PR. The big one has Austrian citizen. So the other one, their kids are the small ones have PR. They can easily go back and look for whatever they want. They are allowed to live any EU country because what they have is EU permanent resident. There are different with, if you don't know, go and check. They have EU permanent resident. They can live anywhere. They can go and study anywhere in EU. So what regret are you saying? Brother, my parents did not give me this. My mom and my dad did not give me this, and they never regret not going to abroad. Sure, they never for one day think about going abroad. They live their life. They did everything until they die. So now, because it's the norm that the new generation, everybody abroad, jabba. Tell me who is happy there. No, in that country that you are, tell me how many people are happy there. You are talking like, brother, I live Western world. I have lived in Western world 22 years. Nobody. None. The only people that are happy there are not less than 10% of people that are living abroad. Everybody is struggling. Everybody is struggling. Everybody is trying to live by the day. All of them are thinking, God, when will I go back to Nigeria? And you see somebody that happily, in my age, I move back. Most are... Oh God, so many people, millions of Nigerians abroad want to move back to Nigeria. But do you think it's easy? Do you think it's an easy decision for someone in my age to wake up one day and say, guy, we are moving back with my family? By the grace of God. And now you are saying that I will regret my decision of not picking Austrian citizen. How? I never told you that I did not want it. I said, I did it 2017. I applied 2017. They rejected me They rejected me because my family were here and my income wasn't enough. So they judged me based on whatever they judged and said that I am not allowed. I even went to court. I said it for you to understand how desperate I am to get it that time. Things were rough. My family were still in Nigeria. Everything is going sour for me. I decided to apply. 2017 already, bro. My first visa was 2009. I am already due to apply since, but I did not. My best friend then, the reason why whenever I'm saying my things is because my own story is true life story. My best friend then in Austria, his name is Shakur, Tupac Shakur. Everybody knows him. If you are watching me from Austria, you know Tupac Shakur. When Tupac applied for his citizenship, he called me. I was in Nigeria. He called me, tell me, bro, can you come and apply this? And you have to do this. You have to do this. Brother, I said to him, bro, I'm not in. When this Tupac applied for his driving license, 2009, after he finished his driving license, you know what? I said no, because he's my best friend. I said, okay, guy, nah, I'm going for that. I went immediately also, and, I did my driving license in 2009. I got it. So when he applied for his citizenship, he was calling me, come and apply. I said, he kept asking me, come and apply for citizenship. I said, Park, I am not. Between 2013, 2015, I think between 2013 and 2015, Tupac applied. He kept calling me. I was in Nigeria. I said, Park, I don't want. Until 2017, things were rough for me. When things are rough, you don't have option. Then you need to do that thing that you never wanted to do. That's what is going on in people's life. The only thing that is happening in people's life is when things are rough. Then you look left, you look right. You didn't see. There's nothing to do. Then you have to take that option, even though that you don't want it. I took that option. I applied 2017. My family were still here. So, if you know Australian law well, Australian law goes with income. So if you have income, large income, then they have to calculate based on your large income, everything. And then, at last, they said negative. I went to court to show you how desperate I am. I went to court to challenge them. This Chick LS is here. He worked with law firm. Their law firm went to court to challenge that decision. And I lose. So they said we should go to appeal. I said no. I think this time, let me just leave it. So 2025, I got a appointment to come and apply. By then, things have changed. My family are already in Austria, and things have already started moving well for us. We are already known everywhere. Our social media was booming. We are booming. Things we are going well. We are making money. And I said to myself, now, why now will I denounce Nigeria? And don't forget, 2017, you just need to go to a Nigerian embassy and get a confirmation that you have denounced citizenship and give them, and they'll give you your passport, Austrian passport. But now, they made a law that there is no way they will give you with that Nigerian embassy confirmation of denunciation. You must legally go to Nigeria, Abuja, do it from Interior Ministry. After you get the confirmation, then presidency has to sign that you are no more a Nigerian citizen. And that is why I brought that video. That lady that said that the Interior Ministry has given the immigration order that every Nigerian citizen that has gone through that process, that denounces Nigeria legally, getting that approval from the presidency, that their passport should be deactivated. And I brought it here. Like, all I'm getting is, this is the worst mistake of your life, and you will surely regret it. Huh? So many, and this one said, bro, I pray you won't regret this decision later in the future. Even with an Austrian passport, you can still do a lot in Nigeria. Your focus should be on your future generation. Having Austrian citizenship is not all about living all your life in Austria. It is the opportunity that comes with it that matter most. EU laws can change anytime that could affect people with PR. Being patriotic to Nigeria is no help anybody. Yeah? So I don't understand. Yeah? Bro, I pray you won't regret this decision. How? No, how will I regret this decision? Still, I don't understand that. I have children. I have a son who is Austrian citizen. I have children who has PR, all of them, the small ones. I have my PR. I have my life to live. I'm living the best of my life. I'm no more looking at the time. I'm no more catching the train. I'm no more running after the bus. I'm no more running late to work. I'm living the best of my life. And you are saying that I will regret. Regret what? In this my age, you want me to denounce my citizenship? Brother, if Austria allowed dual nationality, I will spend the last card of my money to get the best lawyers, because, brother, I have lived there 20-something years, no crime. My marriage was pure. I have a son, legal son, biological son. You guys saw him 20 years. In the next 2 months now, he'll be 20 good years. So what are you saying I will regret? I'm living the best of my life in my own house. I have things that I never knew that I would have. In short, past 3 years was the best thing that has ever happened to me. And you are saying that I will regret. Regret what? What I have achieved in that 3 years. You that is telling me that I will regret this decision. This guy, this person, I don't even know who he is. If he's a man or a woman that said that this is the worst mistake of your life and you surely regret it. Thank God. No, brother, surely regret what? That is my question. Past 3 years was the best thing that has ever happened to my life. What I achieved that 3 good years. You that is writing this, I don't think that you will even achieve it in the rest of your life. You are telling me that it's because I refused to denounce my country, Nigeria, that I will regret the rest of my life. Do you know what you are saying, bro? You see, sometimes people are, I don't know, will I say it's frustration? Will I say it's frustration? Because for me, when I wanted to apply to denounce my country, it's because of frustration that I wanted to denounce Nigeria 2017. It's frustration. So I understand it, because people this person 100% lives abroad. So I understand him, because I have been in his shoe. You look at me and you said, I will regret this decision. I will regret it. Brother, regret what? I don't even know. Regret what? Can you imagine? This is the worst mistake I have done. Brother, What I achieved today, I achieve it as a Nigerian citizen. What I achieved today, everything that I achieve it as a Nigerian citizen. Life is not all about citizenship. When I was born, I never have PR. When I was born, I never know that I will have a son that will be an Austrian citizen. But I made it by myself. My parents didn't even see it. They died without knowing that their son, they have a grandson that is Austrian citizen. Does it make sense? No behavior, no, all these things, very soon now, if you close your eyes and your eyes do not open, you are gone. That is all vanity upon vanity. There are people who are in this country that have never crossed the bridge. They are billionaires. They are here, their wife, wherever their wife want to have baby, they go to US and have baby, and their children are American citizens. Don't you know that? And you are there running, scattering this thing, running from bus to bus. And you are here making mad, telling me that I will regret. Regret what? Will I even lose? Because I refuse to denounce Nigerian citizens, so maybe my PR will be taken away from me. You think we are living in a lawless country? You don't know that every country has the law that are guiding them. Or you think Austria is just a country where you just wake up and then say whatever you want to say and then go. And even though let's assume now they said I shouldn't come back to Austria again. Let's assume now they say I shouldn't come back to Austria again. Do you think, is this my end of the life? I understand your frustration, but please, don't tell me, this is the worst mistake of my life, that surely, can you imagine? Yeah? This is the worst mistake of your life, and you surely regret it. I understand the frustration. I understand the kind of things that you are going through. I went through that, and that's why I wanted to denounce Nigerian citizenship 2017. I went through it. That time, I don't see anything good in my country. I don't see anything good in Nigeria at that time. I went through it. But don't forget, home is home, no matter what. No matter where you are staying, the moment you step your foot in your home, brother, there is one kind joy that you will never get from, no matter the kind of, sure, no matter where you are. If you step your foot, if you step your feet, in your home, you will see that there is a reason they said no place like home. For now, I don't need to talk much. If you are watching from YouTube, please don't forget to subscribe. Subscribe, because I moved back to Nigeria. This is my 9 months in Nigeria, and I will bring the ups and downs of my movement. I will bring the experience of my children. I will bring my wife's experience. I will bring my own experience to you guys. And if I see a comment that I need to talk about, I will still come back and talk about it like this one. Because for me, believe me, there is no place like home.